Hi, I'm Sriram Ganeshan, Associate Director, Solution Consulting, Kissflow. Digital transformation is a topic that we all hear in our lives every day. But what does digital transformation really mean, right? It is estimated by studies that 700 million new applications would be created in the enterprise space by 2025. That is the magnitude and complexity of the problem that we face, because every enterprise, every business needs to scale, needs to create more applications, needs to go more digital in order to enable the future business of their organization. Because technology has transformed businesses in many folds in the past 10 years, and it will continue to do that in the next few years to come. But this challenge of digital transformation or building new applications is a massive one. And it's a big challenge for IT teams, it's a big challenge for transformation leaders across organizations to see how can they effectively complete a journey like this, where several hundred applications would need to be built within the organization in the near future. Now, one of the main challenges in enabling this kind of a journey for any organization is skill set, right? You need very skilled developers who would be able to build all these applications very quickly. Another challenge is the ability to change quickly. Once you've built an application, or let's say how long do you take to build an application, and from the time it has gone live, how many times does it need to change? If you take too long to build an application, let's say you take 3 months or 5 months or 6 months to build something, then by the time that you release this to the business stakeholders, it's already late, because the process that you were trying to build or the application that you were trying to deliver has already changed, and the business is now looking for something completely different, right? And this leads to a problem where the business does not use what you built for them and tries to look for something else, or continues to keep their processes on a manual front. The third, and also another big problem, which we also touched upon a little earlier, is the time to deliver these applications and projects. Even if you have the proper requirement, and even if you have the skilled people to deliver that requirement, with the current ecosystem of, let's say, custom development or even COTS-based applications, it takes nearly 6 months to 8 months to 1 year to 2 years in some cases to deliver large-scale applications in enterprises. That's a very long time to deliver any kind of business value, right? So you need highly skilled people, you need to be able to change what you build very quickly, and you need the ability to time to market much faster than what you can do today. Now, when enterprises look into the market to see what they can use to embark on this journey of building applications or digital transformation, they find two ways to do it. One is the COTS way, which is to buy something that is off the shelf, like for example, out-of-the-box CRM solution, out-of-the-box ERP solutions or other point solutions. And the other is to be able to build something from scratch. Now, both of these worlds have their own advantages and disadvantages. If you look at the COTS view, then of course you get something that is pre-built, which means you will have faster time to market. But then it also means that these come with a lot of limitations in terms of what you can change or what you can customize or configure, right? And that also means that if you have very specific business processes, you have your own specific, let's say, customer-facing processes or internal processes, then you cannot really extend those on top of these COTS solutions. You will have to adopt to these standard solutions. Whereas if you look at the other side, and if you want to custom build everything, then that means that you can do whatever you want, right? So you can match every requirement that the business may ask of you. But then the challenge here is that you need highly skilled people to be able to do all these custom development, and you also have the problem that you're going to be delivering these very late, right? So both of these worlds have advantages and disadvantages, but then the need of the hour is to be able to deliver value, deliver all the requirements, or let's say most of the requirements in a very fast fashion, right? Which both of these worlds don't provide. Which is exactly where the value of low code, no code comes in. because low code, no code allows enterprises now to be able to create these applications or processes or workflows or user experiences in a much faster way, in a much faster fashion, time to market. But at the same time, it also enables businesses to be able to create these applications with their own set of requirements, right? And that is because this enables a level of customization that is not available on COTS, but it also provides for a faster time to market, because there are more simple ways of creating processes or applications. There are templates available which are pre-built that you can reuse, and of course the skill set gap is reduced much further, because now you can build applications with a combination of resources with lower skills, and also you can involve business stakeholders to build these applications together. Now that's the value proposition that low code and no code brings towards digital transformation. Now let's talk about Kissflow. Kissflow is one of the foremost providers of low code, no code platforms in the world today. We are a very effective platform that is fully SaaS based, that provides very easy, intuitive mechanisms to create processes, workflows and applications. Kissflow's core method, or let's say our core values, is to keep everything simple for all of our users, be it the business users or be it the IT users. When you use the platform, you will find that it's very easy for you to do whatever you want to do. If you're an IT person, it's very easy for you to build the applications. If you're a business person or a citizen developer who's going to create the processes or applications, you will find that it's extremely easy for you to quickly learn the platform within a matter of few hours or a couple of days and start building processes and applications that you want to automate without really going to the IT, right? And if you're an end user who's just looking to complete work, which is submitting of items or approval of items, then you will find that Kissflow is a very intuitive platform where you can complete your work with utmost ease on a web, mobile or tablet or any other kind of device, right? So this enables the kind of experience, a very simple to use experience for all of the users, and that's at the core of our values at Kissflow. Now let's also address a couple of key questions that often come up when it comes to low code, no code, being able to address digital transformation strategies. That's the beauty of low code, no code platforms, because using low code, no code means that the level of expertise, technical expertise required to create process or applications is reduced quite a lot, right? So you're now able to build different kinds of processes, applications with drag and drop approaches, and wherever you need the capability to extend beyond what the drag and drop or abstraction layers provide, you will have the ability to use code to induce those extensions within only when required, right? With Kissflow in particular, this advantage is even more better, because with Kissflow, the drag and drop techniques are so advanced that a business user would be able to build different kinds of processes and applications with absolutely no technical expertise, right? If you know the process, if you know your process, you'll be able to build that in Kissflow without having to know any coding or without having to have any technical expertise. Security and governance become very important aspects when any enterprise is trying to adopt low code, no code for digital transformation. And that's even more important in the sense that with custom solutions, the governance is not that important, because everything is being built by developers. Developers have full control over what is being changed, and there's very good version controls, there's very good DevOps practices, and therefore it's much more easier to run those kind of developments without having to have a very strong governance model. But with low code, no code, governance on the platform is the key, because without having proper governance or security mechanisms, IT would not be able to monitor what is happening on the platform. which business users have created what processes, what applications, which processes are in use, which processes are not being used, when to archive them, which integrations are being used effectively, which are not being used, who has access to data, how is the data being accessed, who has access to download. These are all very important questions for any organization from a security point of view and also from a governance point of view. So low-code, no-code platforms do have to provide very strong governance mechanism. With Kissflow, I'm very happy to say that with Kissflow you get a very strong governance module, which is called as our account governance section within the platform, which is very unique to it by itself. To say most of the other low-code, no-code platforms do not provide this, where we provide a comprehensive view of the processes, applications, boards, data, integrations that have been created, that are being used on the platform, along with very detailed audit logs of who's doing what, which activity was performed by which user, who has access to download, who has access to what kind of data. And there's granular roles and responsibilities within the platform to provide access at various levels, at the platform level, at the application level, at the process level, even at the field level, right? So that's the level of security and governance that are available as part of the platform, and that is really important and key to enable a digital transformation strategy on a low-code, no-code platform.